Today's society often gives us, the people, the false impression that we live in a world in which people adapt and accept new cultures only by means of exposure. This is false. In this world, there are people trying to defend the hundreds of languages, countries, cultural identities, and sexual identities that make up our planet. These people protest for their rights to equality, give seminars, hand out pamphlets, do everything they can to make sure that people are not only exposed to this specific group, but that they learn about and eventually understand the humanity that composes said group. There is one culture that is constantly being dehumanized and ostracized by outsiders. These people live inside their communities, mostly content with the people in the communities that surround them. That being said, these people are often finding it hard to live their lives in the mainstream world without outsiders patronizing them for their likes and beliefs. We are the gamers. People who do not identify as gamers will often view a gamer's lifestyle as silly, unproductive, and unintelligent, and for some gamers, like any person in the world, these social tags can be accurate. But for most of us, it's just erroneous. We must expose, we must educate, and we must stand proud. There are many gamers who end up using their love of games to fuel their passion for a career in gaming. There are also gamers who are scientists, teachers, actors, and engineers. Being a gamer does not and cannot define the intelligence of a person. People must learn and understand that a gamer can be a complex and multifaceted human being. We must expose, we must educate, and we must stand proud.
Regardless of a gamer's profession, a true gamer is an artist. You see, what many people don't understand about the culture of gaming is that the culture itself is fueled by the imaginations of the people who play and create the games. Every video game ever made is unique in its own way. And the beauty of the video game medium is that every time you play a little bit differently than the time you did before. Every new gaming experience brings with it endless possibilities in terms of gameplay, imagination, creativity, fun, and escapism.
We are the gamers. We must expose, we must educate, and we must stand proud.
Like every community and culture, there are different types of gamers. There are the classic nerds, the cool gamers, the overly artsy gamers, the guy gamer, the girl gamer, gamers who love music, gamers who love violence, gamers who hate violence, Pokemon, Mario, Sonic, Call of Duty, Zelda, Uncharted, Halo, God of War, The Sims, Sega, Microsoft, Magnavox, Nintendo, Atari, hardcore games, leisurely game, console, handheld, and mobile games. Everything is equal. We must expose, we must educate, and we must stand proud.
There is an infinite of different type of gamers, because a gamer cannot be defined by anything but his or her passion for gaming and gaming culture. We are the gamers. We must expose, we must educate, and we must stand proud. My fellow gamers, in order for the world to credit us as an important part of civilization, we must ourselves settle the quarrels within our own communities.
As I see it, there are three main issues. 1. People of certain races, religions, and level of attractiveness are often seen, whether admitted or not, as unable to be gamers. Everyone is equal. Most gamers have a favorite brand or console, which is fair. That being said, we must accept the fact that no system is better or worse than the others. Usually. Every console is equal. The gaming industry, like most industries, is led by a fairly firm patriarchy. There is no reason why gaming should be male-dominated. There is also the asinine argument that attractive female cosplayers lack the ability to be true gamers, and are simply using their bodies to gain attention. This notion is bigoted, rude, and plainly untrue. We must strive for equality. We are the gamers. We must expose, we must educate, and we must stand proud.
I believe that through exposure and education, we as a gaming society will prove ourselves not only acceptable to a mainstream society, but also invaluable to it. As gamers, we bring new life to art and culture that you could never find anywhere else. We are intelligent, we are insightful, we are artistic, fun, passionate, avant-garde. We are the gamers. We must expose, we must educate, and we must stand proud.